of that?
Yeah, it was a great game of hurling really. For 3/4 maybe, 4/5 of maybe. From our perspective anyway, it was a much improved performance than last week. That's what we were looking for. The lads worked really, really hard. We used the ball much better. We created scoring chances much easier than we did last week. Our accuracy was much higher. But I suppose the last quarter, maybe 15 minutes or so, was disappointing from our perspective. We just couldn't maintain the intensity, and we tried hard to get on the ball, but we struggled to maintain possession. I suppose when the opposition have an extra man, if you're good at using the ball, you'll mind the ball a that bit easier. So yeah, disappointed with the last 10-15 minutes, but up to that point, satisfied.
What did you make of the sending off, or you were quite close to the...
Listen, the melee was a pity, there wasn't really any need for it, but there was so many bodies inside there, it was what it was. Somebody was bound to get a bang, if that many fellas are inside there, so regrettable. Pity for Garode. Now it means he's going to miss the next match, but listen, we'll drive on.
You always want incremental improvements throughout the year, John. I'm sure you feel you got that tonight?
Yeah, we got an improvement. We got some improvement. We worked hard this week. Attitude and focus was much better this week than what obviously was on show last Sunday. But we still have so much to do. When you see the last quarter there, you realise how much work we actually have to do. But we'll knuckle down to it. We've been here before. We've the experience of being here before. The lads understand that it can be hard, when you do come back to get up to where you want to be. And at the moment we're just not quite there, so we have to work really, really hard to get back up.
You touched on it already, but the intensity of the game, and I suppose the crowd as well, coming in, a massive crowd for a National Hurling League game. Obviously great to see under-16s getting in free to cheer on the side, but that'll no doubt stand to you.
The game will stand to us, yeah, no doubt. It was a big test. Obviously we came off second best, so we know we've got a huge amount to do. But at the same time, we know we are improving, and we'll always put our faith in the work that we do. And to be fair to the group, they're very, very honest. They will take this in the chin. They are extremely disappointed in there, but they will respond to it again next week, and they'll go after those improvements again this week.
William O'Donoghue going off in the first half looked to be holding his shoulder.
Yeah, he got a bang in the shoulder early doors. It was a hard hit, but listen, he's well able for that. He'll have to maybe take a couple of weeks to rehab that now. I don't know how serious it is. Hopefully it's not too serious.
John, you were in this position last year. You lost back-to-back league matches. I think I'm correct to say that. How is it important, or how is it important now that you kind of don't allow a third consecutive defeat, bounce back with the win, or is that significant importance?
If it takes another one for us to get up to where we need to get to, so be it. So this is a journey now towards the middle of April, and we will embrace that challenge, and we will be right for the middle of April.
Just at that point, has the new schedule for the championship, how much has it changed your whole schedule in terms of the training? Because normally you wouldn't be prepared until June.
It hasn't really changed our approach as such. We still train as hard on a Tuesday or a Friday as we would have in the past. I suppose the fact is, championship is only 8 weeks away, and we're going to have to play in the second round of the league. That's the difference. So, we cannot take our eyes off the fact that that's where it's all going to matter.
John, would you have expected that you'd be maybe slightly behind some of the other teams, given that you were only back in first week of January?
Listen, there's no excuses. We're back 7 weeks now, or 6 weeks. We've 6 weeks done. There's no excuses. We weren't good enough on the night. Happy with an awful lot of what we did out there. We have a few lads that are coming through the pack that are beginning to put their hand up and give us options for down the road. But at the end of the day, we want to be winning matches, and when you lose, it's hard to be fully satisfied. As simple as that. It's really disappointing, and it really hurts. And the boys hurt very badly. We all do when we lose these matches. So listen, we want to get back into winning ways, but we know that that's not going to happen by accident. We're going to have to work really hard to get that.
And it would be the final quarter in the two games so far, where I'm not sure, you probably haven't scored actually in the final quarter in the two games.
Yeah, and sure, listen, that's maybe a reflection of the fact that we're possibly a little bit behind on the curve, and that means we're going to have to work really, really hard to get to the other side of that curve. So we'll embrace that, and we'll take it on.
Thanks, John.